Unexpected family feud revealed. I caught my partner sneaking out of the house at 2 a.m., whispering into the phone with the kind of furtive urgency that sends shivers down your spine. My heart pounded as I watched them disappear into the night, leaving a trail of suspicion and dread. I followed, driven by a mix of fury and desperation, my mind racing with every conceivable betrayal. I imagined the worst: a secret lover, a hidden life, an affair that would shatter the fragile reality I'd been clinging to. But nothing could prepare me for what I found. I trailed them to an old, decrepit mansion on the outskirts of town, a place that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. As I crept closer, my partner's voice floated through an open window, mingling with others in heated argument. I stayed hidden, my heart pounding in my throat as I eavesdropped on a conversation that twisted my perception of everything. They weren't cheating, they were embroiled in a family feud so deep and vicious it made my blood run cold. The betrayal wasn't of the heart, but of the soul, and I was somehow a part of it. The revelation hit me like a freight train. I was not just an outsider in this twisted narrative. I was the heir to the feud, a pawn in a game I never knew existed. My partner had lured me into their web, a reluctant participant in a legacy of hatred that stretched back generations. The realization was shattering, my anger giving way to a profound sense of identity crisis. Who was I, really? What did it mean to be part of a legacy I wanted no part of? I wanted to confront them, to demand answers, but my courage faltered in the face of a history I was only beginning to understand. I returned home before they noticed my absence, my mind a whirlwind of conflicting emotions. The betrayal was no longer about infidelity, but about trust and manipulation. I grappled with the knowledge that my life was a lie, a carefully constructed facade hiding truths I was only beginning to uncover. My partner's betrayal was the least of my worries now. I had to decide whether to embrace the darkness of the past or fight for a future of my own making. As I lay in bed, staring into the darkness, I knew one thing for certain: I was at a crossroads, and whichever path I chose would define me forever.